Good morning, all. Today is May 13th. The residual rain has just about slowed down. We're getting started out of Glasgow. Pack feels good. It's just about 2 days worth of food, so it's nice and light. It's been raining for 2 days, so everything is soaked. But Lee, the shuttle driver, he said he could guarantee us there was no more rain today, so hopefully that's the case. Still have the rain gear on because, like I said, everything's wet. So when the wind blows, rain comes down out of the trees as if it were raining. Looking for a short 2-day stint into Buena Vista, where, like I said, we'll get a full resupply, and then into Waynesboro. And from Waynesboro, I think we're going into Devil's Backbone Brewery. Or maybe that's before that. I'm not quite sure. I'll define that later on after I get a chance to talk to Mighty Mouse to make sure that I'm on the right page. But all in all, it's a good crisp morning. Got some fresh legs, looking for a climb up the hill. Here's a nice little small waterfall for you this morning, and more to follow. Oh, it's gonna be tough keeping up today. Mighty Mouse got some fresh legs on her, and she is moving. So it'll be an interesting. What's that, Mighty Mouse? Yep, we're headed up to Punch Bowl Shelter, where we'll break for lunch. Hopefully that's around 1 o'clock, and everything goes good, we're going to continue on another 5 miles to a campsite. And to clarify, I did have that backwards. We get into Buena Vista, then from Buena Vista it's 2 days into Reed's Gap, where we'll veer off to go to Devil's Backbone Brewery and then get back on, and then it's another few days into Waynesboro. So I know I had them at 2 spots, but I had them reversed. I thought Waynesboro was first. So if you're following us on the map, I apologize for the confusion. Alright, well, pretty sure that Lee, the shuttle driver, is not a real good weatherman because it is raining. But according to weather, it's not supposed to stay long. There's a chance of showers this morning, but then that clears up. So let's hope for the best. No, we don't hear it raining anymore, and Mighty Mouse keeps pointing to the bright spot in the sky, saying it looks like the sun's going to break through. You know? And as always, I'm hoping that she's right. It's still, like I said, we're not actually getting rained on, but it's tough to tell with all this green canopy up there. But it does appear that the rain has stopped. But everything is still just incredibly humid, damp. It feels like a rainy morning. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Alright, still on our way up to the Punch Bowl Shelter. We were sweating terribly in those rain jackets, so rather than continue to get wet from the inside, we X'd the rain jackets and figured it's better to get a little wet from the trees and stay cool than it is to sweat up a storm underneath that rain jacket. So, but it does look like for the most part the rain might be over. So onward and upward. As always, coming out of town, got to go straight up almost. I don't know how this is coming through on the video, but it's like pea soup out there. You can't, right past those trees there, it's just nothing but white. And that's not, you know, it's just as far as you can see. Okay, well, we're still going up. I had the first positive reinforcement of the day as our Fitbit went on, signaling we've reached 10,000 steps. And it's only, I don't know, a little after 9 in the morning, so off to a good start. Right here, well, I'm going to say we got to be near the top soon. Alright guys, sorry, no view for you this morning. Somewhere down there is a valley. Alrighty, it's always so relieving to get to the top of a mountain and start down the other side for a couple of reasons. One, the climb is over, and that was almost a 2-hour, a little over 2-hour climb. And two, there's always hope that whatever weather was following you is going to stay on the other side of the ridge, and as we get lower into the next valley, the weather pattern will change. Still looks like, I think Matty Mouse is right, it still looks like that sun's going to come out. Certainly hope so, because we're planning on going past the shelter and camping in a campsite, so it would sure help if the sun comes out for a little bit, get to dry out some of that ground before we have to put the tent on it. Alright guys, just a real quick note, the trail lied back there. Remember when I said we're at the top and down the other side? That was what's known as a false summit. We went a couple hundred yards and it started going back up again. Alright guys, this time we checked the map and we are definitely at the top. It's about a little, maybe 2 1/4 into the day. Normally the time we would take a break, but everything's just kind of soaked, and rather than stand here on the trail with a pack on your back and take a break, we're going to opt to push through. We have about 6 miles left until the shelter where we had planned on taking lunch, so we're just going to do lunch and break together, and then decide what we're doing as far as moving on. Hopefully things will start to dry out a little bit and we'll move on to that campsite. When you take a look at today, you can understand what the hikers talk about when they talk about the Virginia blues. The trail is uninteresting, kind of boring. There's not a whole lot of things to see after you get past, you know, like McCoffey's Knob in southern Virginia. So yeah, it's kind of long and boring. I just can't imagine doing it by myself. If I was out here trekking without Mighty Mouse to talk to and to plan things with, and what we're going to do about this and that and another thing, I think yeah, like I said, it'd be a long ass day. Alrighty, just like that, you see those few rays on the trail? That means the sun has broken through. We had to stop and put our jackets back on because it was so cold, but moving along now, sun's coming out. You could feel the moisture starting to leave the air, and it's starting to get warmer out, and all of a sudden everything is picking up. Good deal. Looking forward to a dry spot to eat lunch. Look at that. It's remarkable how a small thing like that can just change your attitude. And all of a sudden things don't look so bad. Hey, just thinking about you this way if you happen to catch this video. It's one of those wet, miserable days where there's no sense stopping, and until you get to someplace warm and dry. And it kind of reminded me of the Smokies and our time we spent together. So hope you're having a great day. Peace. Yep. Well, guys, we are about, I don't know, maybe 6-8 minutes from lunch at the shelter. That sun has been playing peekaboo with us all day long. When it comes out, it has, there we go. It's just, you see it brighten up a little bit. Kind of looks like, oh, wow, it's going to be a great day. And then all of a sudden it goes back in. So, like I said, it's a little frustrating, but I guess it's better than it being steaming hot out here. Still getting an occasional shower where you want to stop and say, ah, should we put the jackets on? And then it stops. So we'll see what happens after lunch. What a sight. Blue sky. Blue sky. Alrighty. Pretty little rhododendron little alcove. Whoa! Nothing, I almost tripped. Alrighty, we managed to pass another milestone today. As you just saw, we crossed over the 800-mile mark. The next big mile mark probably would be in not Waynesboro, past Waynesboro to Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is around mile 1000. That'll signify the psychological halfway point in the trail. So we'll looking forward to that, crossing that one off the list, and headed on into Harrisburg. Alrighty, guys, we just about done for the day. All we do is find a tent site and call it a night. Whoa, there's a little bit of shaking going on. What's that? Is that a trout or a fish? You guys can't see it, I don't think, but this thing is wobbling like all heck. But we can see fish in the stream. Whoa, it's enough. I've never seen anything like that, but there's just a whole group of butterflies just hanging out. And Mighty Mouse and us and I am being trolls under the bridge today. That's the best camping spot we could find, so